Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
On the RPO, it's... Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop.
To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. He'll find Chase. That's complete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll find Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. It is Ryan Neal there to bring him down. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice one. He has given the offense a short field. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And even 30 yards. On the carry, it's Cook. He'll take this down to the 23. It is Ryan Neal there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion now, it's Collins. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on 1st down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders have their punt team out there. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
After a spirit. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. all of that is kind of taken.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Williams to the air once more. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point by Little is good. And the Seahawks move out in front, 13-3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit.